Right guys, welcome back to another Babbling beer review here at the King&Dragon. Well, welcome back on a Friday evening. This is the last video. I wasn't sure what I was going to do this week. Not on the pump beer tonight, unfortunately. So hopefully the next week or two we get something back on there. But I had a couple of, I said about them brew dogs I've got to work for, and I've got a couple of different bits to get through. But when I was out shopping, I happened to notice it, and I don't know how I've overlooked this and not seen it before. I was actually looking at the forged, made, you know, for the Guinness Babbling beer reviews, Guinness imitation beer, the forged. Is it forged or forge? And I was going to pick that up and do a review on that. I will get around to doing one because I'd like to try it. I'd like to see what it's like. But as I was looking at that, I was having to look up, and this caught my eye, and I thought I've got to pick it up. I've just got to check it out. Should have done it really start of January when everyone's looking for a bargain and a cheap booze, if you like. But it is it's Asda's. Other supermarkets are available. Asda's own original bitter, and I had to. Oops, not even at the box yet, guys. I had to pick it up and have a look at it. Just for the fun of it, if nothing else. 440ml can. It is only 2% volume, so it's probably going to taste absolutely shockingly awful. 2% ABV, but rather than have a dry January, I suppose this would be ideal. It's almost alcohol free, isn't it? 2%, surely. So that would have been ideal to do for January. I didn't know we're in February, but after Christmas. But what I liked most about it was the price. I mean, £1.20 for 4 cans. What is it going to taste like at that price? So if you want a bargain, 4 tins of that, £1.20. Times are hard and all that. So I thought I'd pick it up and we'll give it a whirl. I'm looking at the back now. I can't see where it's from. It just says it's obviously selected for Asda stores. And the description is, what does it taste like? This amber ale has a slightly fruity caramel and roasted notes on the nose, balanced with a sweet malty flavour and clear bitterness. So let's have a little look, shall we? So see what it's about. £1.20, 4 tins of Asda's original bitter. It's brewed in Great Britain. I thought I'd give it a whirl, so let's crack it open. See what it's all about. £1.20 for 4 tins. Doesn't smell too bad. Doesn't smell of anything. There's a very slight ale smell there, but very, very light. Being 2% doesn't surprise me. Let's pour it out. 440ml can, guys. Sounds very fizzy. I'm pouring. No head retention at all. I mean, that 440 can, terrible, isn't it? I mean, you can't even say you'd enjoy it as a pint. You'd open two just to fill it up. The colour looks nice. It's dissipating straight away. Tin beer, see, horrible. Loads of carbonation bubbles in there, look, which I probably expected to be at this rating. Can you see them? Loads of fizz. Yeah, amber in colour, very clear, and I say the head's sort of disappearing already. Very metallic-y smell. Now I've got it out the tin into the glass. Head's disappearing, guys, straight away. Look, well, flat looks like, you know, well, it's got fizzes in it, so it can't be that flat. That's what I want to say. It says it's fruity, slightly fruity, caramel, and has roasted notes on the nose. Just metallic-y, malty smell to me. But there you go. Let's give it a whirl. £1.20 Asda's 2% ABV bitter. to be fair, at £1.20, right? If that fizz, I'll probably, if I let them go flat a little bit, I've got 3 tins to try, so I might do it one of them, pop a pin or something, and let it open up, and let the gas out for a little while, and then drink it. If I was, you know, at that sort of stage where I just wanted to drink something that's not alcohol, it's not alcohol free, okay? I like ales, like bitter. Automatically, I've got a bias because I love real ale. Anyone that watches my channel, no, that's what I really enjoy, is drinking real ale. But also I like to do reviews on these. Straight away, these carbonated beers, they've all got that carbonated sort of fizz to me, and that spoils the initial flavour. When I first drink it, I have to try and get past it. That's all I get, is that fizz. And then after that, looking for what's you know, the flavourings of it. It actually tastes like, there's a weird sweetness in there. I mean, it tastes no sort of different to me than any. I'm just trying to think of what I've had that I could put it down to. I think it was like that, you know, that magic that I had from County Brews did on there. It was just a gassy bit. It would stand up against any of them to me. It just very weak. Notes. I mean, there isn't really any. I can't get the fruitiness out of it. I'm just getting fizz. That's what I said. If I get past that fizz, I could get more from it. I mean, there's no head on it at all now. Look, it just all right for cleaning down the sink drain or something. You know what I mean? But it's. I mean, it's malt. You know, get the malty taste there. It's about. Oh, you can get nice sort of malts and a sweetness from it. But it's not disgusting. I will say that it's not terrible. And if you offer me that over an alcohol-free one, I'll probably take that. I mean, I've got to be honest. For £1.20 for 4 tins, guys, you can't complain at that, really. I mean, you know, if you want something that's not quite alcohol-free, and you know, you're looking to save money, or you've got no money, excuse me, and you fancy a bitter, that's the gas. Straight away. I mean, look at that, head's gone all together, guys. Look, oh, but yet still fizzy in there. Look. You see my ugly mug through the glass rather than the bubbles. Yeah. A bit of a metallic-y sort of twang from, I think that's from the tin. It just tastes like a very sort of watered down, yeah, general everyday bottle of, you know, ale or whatever you pick up. One of these, there are some, you know, like, I don't know, what can I say? I'm just trying to think. Well, I don't want to sort of put it against anything and upset anybody. It just, if I line that up with something, you know, there's 2 or 3 I could think of. I won't name them, but I could put on the line of them, and the only thing that would taste different to me about that is it just tastes lighter, weaker. It's not bad. It's not for the money and for what it is. A lot of people dismiss it and say, "Oh, don't you want to drink that rubbish?" But actually, you know, we for a sort of budget-friendly, low ABV beer, it ain't bad. Would I rush and buy them again? Obviously not. No, it's just that I just saw them there at 120, and we're all out for a bargain. And I thought, well, you know, you pretty much know from the price and the ABV, it's probably going to be terrible. Drain cleaner. But I've got to be honest, that isn't too bad, really. That isn't. If it kept some head retention, and wasn't so fizzy, it would just taste like a really light tasting bitter, you know. other than a bit of malts, it tastes pretty much of nothing. Malts and a little bit of sweetness in there. I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it'd be awful. I really thought it was going to be terrible, and it's not. Even though there's no head retention on there at all now. Terrible how quick they go. Bring back the real ale, you know, off the pump. Cask beer all the way. So would I recommend you getting some Asda's original beer? I'm trying to work out who's brewed it. It says brewed in Britain, but I can't see on there. I had a quick look online, but nothing jumped at me to say. Packed in the UK for Asda in Leeds, Antrim. Asda Leeds, and it's got Antrim up there. So I don't know. Do you know where it's packed? Have you had this? What would you think? Would you buy it again? Would I buy it again? Yeah, if I couldn't drink strong beer, you know, and I was told to cut back, or, you know, you can only have a couple of really light tasting beers, rather than go alcohol free, I'd rather have something like that. So yeah, I would buy it again. And at £1.20, you're definitely not going to skint yourself out, are you? So yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm gonna give it a low rating. I mean, as I said to you, between 7 and 10 for me normally, guys. So I would have it again. So on that basis, I'd have to say a 7. But overall, 6. So yes, buy it. It sounds a bit confusing. A 7 out of 10 in the category of trying it. But actually, if I didn't have that where I said about having a 7 to 10 to get you to have a go at it, I'd probably give it about a 6. Just the fact that it lacks punch. It's got no real oomph about it. But you could probably sit and drink a load of them, and you're just going to get indigestion and probably a bit of heartburn from the gassiness of it, rather than anything affect you from the beer. So yeah, check it out, guys. What do you think? Have you had some? Put it in the comments. Would you buy some at that, you know, at that price point, 120, and that ABV? Would you entertain getting some? And let me know in the comments. That's it for me. I just thought it'd be interesting to do it. I see it on there, and I thought I'll have a look. I picked up some Hobgoblin Gold that I'm gonna sup over the weekend. Until I decide what other beer I'm gonna get for the pump. I am debating on getting some either Topside or Devon Dumpling at the minute. I don't know yet. It's been a while since I've had any of them, especially Devon Dumpling, and that is my sort of go-to beer. So we'll see what the next couple of weeks brings. What we'll be doing, have a good weekend, keep safe, and I'll see you back here soon for another Babbling beer review. Nothing really to discuss this week, nothing new in the news, nothing more depressing that we've already sort of seen for the last few weeks. So hey ho, maybe, you know, onwards and upwards. Look after yourselves. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.